Hello, I'm Thomas Lakin, independent candidate for U.S. House Representative, 2nd District, Kentucky. As a candidate, you receive a bunch of surveys and requests for debates. I answer a few questions from one survey. One of them is, what are two important issues facing the 2nd District? Global warming. It's here and it's man-made. If you value the world you will leave to your children, then this needs to be addressed. They knew as early as the 60s and 70s that continuing to use fossil fuels would hurt the climate and ultimately to the detriment of the planet. But it's not all doom and gloom. It's man-made, then man can fix it. Things need to be done to fix this, and it should be done now, and it should be an ongoing process, not denied. They have machines that take carbon out of the air and could be used at every government installation. They also should replace 25 to 50% of vehicles in their fleets with zero-emission vehicles. On a personal level, give tax rebates and or grants so more people can buy and use energy-efficient, non-polluting home heat and air and automobiles. While this seems to be beyond the scope of an average person to do something, this shows the importance of electing the right candidates. Second issue, medical for all. People need and want this. It would cover everybody with a much reduced cost with better overall care, because it would also include dental, vision, hearing, and psychological. Medical needs that may normally be ignored because people can't afford them. There are good comprehensive proposals out there that break it down to cost, benefits, and how it would be paid for. This hadn't been enacted for years because politicians would have to give up donations, and by looking at contributions to some politicians, they're heavy from the medical field. Medical for all would be enacted faster than taking 5 to 10 years. Every state, person, and entity must be included in Medicare for all. Republicans want to defund Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid, would just exacerbate the problem of getting good low-cost health care to all Americans. Another question is, what do you think the role of the U.S. representative is, and how can you be effective? I believe the role of the representatives is to see that the needs of their constituents are met, whether it's health care, tax reform, jobs, infrastructure, and also to investigate possible crimes, amongst others. I will work to roll back changes that have been made to our Clean Air, Water, and Land Acts, and a lot of these have been changes that cause worry about health and clean water. Another, what group of people in the 2nd District have unmet needs? I think right now every American has unmet needs. To pick one, let's go with raising the minimum wage. When wages are raised, the working poor will have extra money to buy better cars and a home, be able to shop and go out to eat, which in turn boosts businesses so they can afford the higher wages. They will also contribute more into Social Security and medical care, which in turn has business wages taking care of its employees instead of taxpayers doing it. Also, I'm the best candidate. I will accomplish what needs to be done, what the people want. I'm on the ground in the counties. I hear what they're saying, and they're not happy. They're mad. I'm not wishy-washy on the issues. I don't take corporate PAC monies. I won't lie to you, and you always know where I stand. I won't go to Washington and vote against your best interests, your benefits, and then come back and tell you I didn't vote against Social Security and real tax reform. Thank you. Thomas Lakin, vote.